My first movie was called The Killer Elite, right? And this was back in 1975, right? They had an audition in Hollywood, right? They're looking for. We were at Samuel Goldwyn Studio in Hollywood for Sam Peckinpah. Remember Sam Peckinpah? He directed, right? Some of the best cowboy movie, right? So we all know Sam. Sterling Silverfont was the writer, right? We all know Sterling Silverfont. And his new wife, Vietnamese French, called Tiana. She also was in it. Marco was in it. So what does it tell you? This thing, this project, the Killer Elite, had so many named people. James Caan. James Caan just finished doing The Godfather. We all know the Godfather movie, right? So he was the lead. Bo Hopkins, Burt Young. Remember Burt Young? And there's a story with Burt Young. Burt Young and I had a little fight on the ship, up in San Francisco. It's a dead fleet, Sui Sang Bay, they call it, right? And as we were doing our action sequence, I'm coming down from one of the ladder on the ship, and here's Bo. He had a 45 in the sand, and what he was supposed to do was just kind of cold cock me, but it was supposed to be the butt of his hand that hit my head, the back of my head. But guess what? Part of the butt of the gun was sticking out. So when he backhanded me, man, it was the gun, the butt of the gun that actually hit my head. And I'm telling you, I saw stars. I fell on my back. I fell down. And and I'm telling you, I got hit pretty good. And naturally, shooting the scene, you don't move until the director calls cut, right? So there's things like that, you know, and so again, with all the action, I decided to make some weapons that I thought I could use because there was another scene earlier in the movie. We were at San Francisco International Airport where the group, was supposed to assassinate uh, like the character Marco and his group. Tiana was like the daughter to Marco, but we were supposed to do an assassination attempt. And the funny part, one of the things that I had to do was that, as they were coming, I had to do a flying sidekick, to one of the guys. And, that's not one of my strong points. But as far as working in the business and doing martial arts stunts in it, when the stunt coordinator tells you to do something, you do it, unless you definitely cannot do it. You know, I can do it. I was confident to do it. I might not look the best, some guys that they have a real nice sidekick, flying sidekick, So again, uh, working on the business, uh, building or creating weapons for it, And one of the funny stuff in the assassination attempt at San Francisco, I made me a cast which I concealed a steel tube. I was going to have a blowgun, with darts, you know, that kind of deal. I mean, those are kind of stuff that I was kind of preparing for my trip up north to do the movie, The Killer Elite. You know, so a lot of the fighting, uh, they really wanted us as martial arts people to emphasize like a John Wayne type punch compared to the real quick kind of movements, like the kung fu or the Chinese style. So again, I can do all those big roundhouse kind of punches. So I stuck around. There's a lot of people, uh, um, kung fu people that got eliminated or discharged after the first day of shooting, So again, that is my experience working on my first movie, The Killer Elite, 1975. Get it? Check 'em, man.